Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. So welcome to a video where I'm going to be talking about everything that I want to see for the free base game Infants update. It was confirmed to be, a free base game update coming early 2023, which is so cool. I just made a video about that, so go check that out. But I wanted to talk about everything that I hope is going to be in that update. I know not all these things will be in there, I just feel like it's going to be a free update. There's no way they'll have like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm thinking the babies are going to get, the things they need, just like toddlers did, and then I think they're gonna come out with a pack that has more baby stuff, whether that's like an actual baby or infant pack, but I think it would be a kit though, I don't know. Or what I'm hoping is gonna happen is Generations is gonna drop like right after the infant update, and then we'll get more stuff with that. But this is just my list, so before we get into that, let's do our notification shout out, and this one goes to Layla. Me too, I'm so excited. It's all I can think about. Thank you so much for your comment, and you guys, you better bet if it's gonna happen like I think it's gonna happen and we get the infant update and then we get Generations, I am doing a whole family let's play, Generation let's play, and there's gonna be like, my Sims are gonna have way too many babies, we're gonna have a full family, it's gonna be a big happy family. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and get into this list. I'm like rambling. So the first thing on my list, this is not in a specific order though, by the way, I just kind of wrote them as I was thinking them. So the first thing is Strollers. I really want to see Strollers come back to the game. Like, oh my god, I feel really strongly about that. Like, please, I hope that happens. We didn't see hints for that. However, we did see a playpen, and that makes me think, and baby gates. And that makes me think like they're actually going all out. See, you know how I was saying, like, I feel like they're going to give us like the basics for the baby update. I do think they'll put more things with the pack. However, like, what? We're going to get a playpen and baby gates for free? I wouldn't even expect that. Like, to be honest with you guys, I would expect an infant update to come with, of course, the infants, all the new animations, and some new interactions, new toys, and like new food. Like, that's what I would think, but like, no, and like I saw more than that. Like, there was new chairs and stuff. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then I'm like, what if some of that stuff is from like a different pack though? Like, what if they teased the Generations pack and we don't even know it? Well, okay. No, like, if they're teasing Generations, we do know, because like they were showing dentures and stuff like that, like things that just represent like each life stage. By the way, every time I talk about Generations, I get comments asking what is Generations, usually from new players or just players who have been playing since The Sims 4, but they didn't play The Sims 3. And definitely recommend just typing The Sims 3 Generations into YouTube, and also go on Google and type Sims 3 Generations features. Basically, it's just a pack that focuses on every life stage and family gameplay, like true family gameplay, not just parenting, like parenthood, where like the whole family gets involved, and just, things that happen in life, things our Sims go through, even like midlife crises was a thing. But yeah, anyways, so I really hope we see a return of Strollers. I think it's about time to give us Strollers for infants and toddlers, like just have them work for both. They are similar in size, it's an in-between stage between newborns and toddlers, so I feel like they can easily make them work for both. So let's hope we can get some Strollers. That would be so cute. Also, double Strollers would be nice too if you have multiple kids. Next on my list is baby swings, indoor and outdoor. So those indoor baby swings, that's just something I really want because, well, it was in The Sims 3, and I don't just want everything from The Sims 3, but like obviously I think back to things that were in The Sims 3 and I'm just like, oh, I loved that. Now, it was on The Sims 3 store. It didn't like come for free or like in a pack, but regardless, I just loved that thing. We need places to be able to put our infants. Like obviously we're gonna have the playpen. So that makes me worried that there won't be baby swings, but like maybe they'll come in another pack. I don't know. I do just hope that we get that. And it would be cool if like the baby swing also acted like a high chair, like they could eat in there if they wanted to. And then like the outdoor one, I want like, oh my god guys, I want it so bad. I want to see swings for the infants and the toddlers. Like, I don't know. I've always wanted that. I want to be able to build a park and like have more things for the toddlers and the infants to do, because I'm like, will the infants have anything they can do at the park? It's not really necessary because they're little, but so I'm trying to think like they should add at least one object. Like if you have a family and you're bringing your family to the park and you have like children, you have all different ages, then at least the infants can do something, because there is stuff for the toddlers to do now at the park. So I'm like, the infants need at least one thing, and I just think a baby swing would be perfect. Next up is baby food. I mean, I'm guessing, of course, they're going to be able to have milk, but I also hope they have like baby food, like the mushy baby food. Like, because toddlers are eating solids and stuff. So I think it would be cool if they're the in-between stage. It makes perfect sense. And maybe like maybe you can have a picky eater or something, and like you have to slowly introduce them to new foods. Maybe they'll get different moodlets. I'm also really wondering if babies or infants, sorry, get moodlets. That's not on my list, but I'm adding that. I hope they get moodlets. I really hope so. Like, I really hope they feel like Sims. I'm assuming, yeah, like, I mean, they gotta. I mean, infants, like, I don't know, in real life, 1 to 2 year olds, of course they still feel things, and like, I just think they should have moodlets for sure. Next thing is multitask while feeding babies. So like, for example, if, you can feed your baby in your arms, then I hope like the sim can multitask. Like if they're bottle feeding their baby, they can like do other things. I don't know, or even like sit on the couch or breastfeed. I really hope we can still breastfeed the infants. So that would be nice if we could like sit wherever to have our sims breastfeed. I also really want to see pacifiers. I think that'd be cute. Even if it was an accessory. I mean, okay, I would hope not, because I feel like that would annoy me. Like, I don't know, because I want them to be able to like go grab their pacifier, and maybe like, I don't know, they could have it be where it's something that soothes them. I think that would be good. Okay, my next two things on my list are very important, and I am just crossing my fingers that it does come. Teach to walk and teach to talk. So this is something that we kind of like missed out on with the toddlers. Yeah, you can kind of, okay, so like there is things you can do with the toddlers. You can sit with them and, you could do different things, teach them words and the flashcards and all that. But I don't know, because they're like meant to be older, I just need something more there. And like, we can't teach to walk. That's one thing. Okay, like I need that more. That's the one skill I really hope they can learn, because that would be so freaking cute. I don't know. Okay, here's my thing though. So toddlers automatically walk, and so I'm like, are they just gonna have it where the infants can only crawl? I don't know how that would work. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see infants walk, but like, can we at least teach them to walk and then we can see them trying to walk while they're learning? I don't know. I don't know how they'd go about that, to be honest, but I do hope that that's an option. Maybe like it can be where their walk is a lot more wobbly, and maybe they choose crawling over walking even when they know how to walk. You'll still see them crawl. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they could do, but obviously toddlers are just automatically always walking. But they do become really good walkers as they learn more. So I think it'd be cute if they maybe have the infants like always, have a little more trouble walking and just a little wobbly until they age up to toddlers. I honestly don't know like if that will be a thing or if they'll just crawl the whole time. Maybe the Sims team was kind of thinking when they made this update that the infants are too young to walk, so maybe they will crawl the whole time. I don't know. I just think it would be cute if we could try to teach them. So next up is baby bath. So toddlers can just, get bathed in the bathtub. They're big enough, but I feel like the infants, they need like, I don't know, like they could get bathed in the sink, but I feel like they're a little too big for that. Like, I feel like that's good for the newborns, but I don't think, that's gonna happen. So for the infants, I feel like they could have like, the little baby tubs. I feel like that would be a cute object to have. Even if it's something like, let's say you click on your Sims bathtub and you click like, bathe whoever the infant is, and then kind of like a little baby tub just appears inside the bathtub. I think that would be fine too. I would love that. So I think that would be cool. And next up is playmat. So I don't know about this because we did see a playpen, but I do also think it would be cool if there was like playmats that we could set down, and then maybe there's like certain animations that the infants can do on that playmat. And then kind of going along with that is new baby toys. So I think like obviously some of the toys that the toddlers have the infants can use, but I would like to see more things to do with like learning shapes and things they can teeth on and stuff, which that's another thing on my list is teething. So I hope they will have teething and they can get moodlets for that. And then there's things that our Sims can do to kind of help them, feel relief. Next is play with pets, because the toddlers can interact with them, and I really hope that the infants can too, because they can crawl around, right? So they should be able to get to the pets, and I just think it'd be so cute. Oh my god, imagine our infant is just cuddling with the dog. I will cry. Like, that would be so cute. I cannot. If they can't interact with the pets, I think that would just suck, because like Come on. Infants are curious, and if there's a dog walking around the house or a cat, there's no way that the infant wouldn't want to go and like explore and like go pet them and all that. Like that would just be so adorable. So my next thing is personality. You know, I did mention moodlets and stuff like that. Like I want them to feel like actual Sims, and I'm assuming they will, and I think that's why they made the whole new life stage, so they can actually feel like a Sim, right? Like yeah, like I don't think if they were to give us like a refresh for newborns, they wouldn't feel like they have much personality because they're newborns. Like, you know, they wouldn't be able to do very much. So I think in this case, you know, they maybe will get like some infant traits. I know they might be like not as detailed as like toddler traits, but that's fine. Like, you know, just like a little start to their developing personality. That would be so cute. The next two things are just hairs and clothes. I really hope we get, you know, some different hair variations, some different clothing. Obviously, we only saw them in a diaper, so let's hope there is some clothes. I'm assuming yes, like why wouldn't they? Maybe some cute little onesies. That would be adorable. Little baby hats. I don't know. Oh my god, I cannot wait. And then the last thing is change tables. So I hope this finally comes to the game, to be honest, guys. Panda Sama does have a change table mod, and I love that. So I would love to see it officially come to the game and work for both infants and toddlers, because toddlers can get dirty diapers before they're potty trained. So like I feel like we should be able to use the change table with them too. But yeah, I definitely think infants for sure need change tables, but who knows what they'll do. Maybe they'll just keep it the same. I would just love to see that. So that is everything on my list. If you guys can think of anything else, definitely comment down below. I feel like I'm probably forgetting some things that I would love to see, but those were just all the things that came to the top of my head when I was just thinking about, okay, like what would I love to see for these infants? And like I said, I don't think we're gonna get all this, but I really hope we get like, you know, the main things that I feel like infants should have, like teaching them different things, new toys. You know, we already know we're getting a playpen, so that's perfect. I really hope they have some personality to them. I know it'll be like, if they have traits, it'll be a very short-term trait, so I'm not expecting anything crazy. I feel like infants, obviously they start to show personality, and I think you can kind of tell if your baby is starting, like, I don't know, like what about like an explorative trait? Like, you know, like the more curious babies. I think that'd be really cute if like some infants are really interested in like going and checking everything out around the house and like, you know, getting into things, all that. You know, some infants may be more fussy than others. They might cry more than others. They can definitely do things like that. So let's hope. So anyways, you guys, that is everything on my list. As I said, comment down below if you have any other ideas. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. So if you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys are all having an amazing, amazing day. And don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys also so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.